It's the first weekend in the NFL that both the Redskins, Eagles, and Giants all win on the same weekend. That's a good look at Odell Beckham Jr. Talking to John Sutcliffe, our pal from ESPN Deportes, and with any luck, he'll pay us a visit as well. Here's Steve Young. Here's Trent Dilfer. Here's Ray Lewis. We'll get to the whole dancing thing as well. But let's talk about the NFC East dance now is as tight as it can be for three teams. The Giants, who have blown 4 leads to lose 4 games in the last minute, found a way to finish off the Dolphins tonight.
Well, they leaned on their 2 best players, Eli Manning, Odell Beckham Jr. Desperate situation for the Giants, and Eli Manning, like he has over the course of his career, is not the most consistent quarterback in this league, but in big games, must have, gotta stay alive. He comes as his best game of the season and lean heavily on his best receiver, one of the best players in the league, Odell Beckham Jr. Steve, I don't know about you, but watching it was a clinic tape on quarterbacking by Eli Manning tonight.
There was a lot of open space. I've always said that in college, everybody's open, in the pros, nobody's open. And when everybody's open, something's wrong in the pro game. But Eli, 87%. I mean, no matter how you look at it, if you talk about at the race here at the end of the season for a division lead and maybe for a home playoff game, is Eli, you look at Philadelphia, you look at Washington, even Dallas still has a chance. If Eli Manning plays like this, then you say, I don't care who the Giants have. I don't care what they have. I'm going to go with the New York Giants. I mean, if he's going to be this efficient, this on, they can score 35. They can go 45 if they have to.
And then the Giants, you wonder about their defense, Ray, because Miami was able to move pretty much up and down the field at will until really those last couple of drives.
You know what, though? If you think about what momentum does, right, when you get into games like this, and they hear the news clippings, they hear everything that's going on, but when you started watching them, when the offense came back and made the drive after the Dolphins made the drive, they started to kind of come together, right? Guys was really running to the ball. You saw a lot of missed tackles by them, but what you did pay attention to is how they started to feel, okay, like we're a team, like they're fighting, we fight, they go score a touchdown. Now, let's do what we need to do and let's stop a touchdown. And I think that's the thing that we haven't seen that the Giants has done all year.
Well, you talked about in the postgame, you made a point about chemistry, communication on defense, and we're out here on this Giants sideline, and you see the defenders getting together, looking at what's coming next, communicating pre-snap, slot to outside, the play that Jarvis Landry gets the personal foul, there's communication inside on the route combinations. That's the stuff you were begging to see pregame. It shows up in the 4th quarter tonight.
Giants win this game on, in essence, a drive that started at their own 4-yard line. Now, Odell Beckham Jr. did most of it on the 84-yard pass and catch, but
it has to feel good.
In the game.
I mean, they have lost the season in the last couple of minutes, or even the last 45 seconds. So the season's gone away. They still have it. They're like, we lost it, and it came back to us, and that's what they obviously needed. That's going to be a confidence builder going into the last 3 games, is that we can finish because they have it. And I think it's a great deal for any team. I'm sure Tom Coughlin will pound that home this week. We did it, we'll do it again, and we'll do it when it counts in December and January.
The Dolphins defense against Eli Manning or Aaron Rodgers or Brady, the defense is too vanilla. We were talking about it on the bus. When you line up 4 people across the board, when you put your 2 safeties 25 yards deep, he knows what he has.
I said this, and I don't mean it. I really don't mean to disparage, but we talk about it almost every week. It's the Hall of Fame game. Yeah. We were watching them line up, and it's like, that first week when everybody goes, okay, I put my hand here, that's when we're watching the game. You have to save yourself, and it's not really about old timers. When we play, it's like you look at that defense. That defense is not threatening.
Yeah, at all. Giants snapped that pesky 3-game losing streak. They needed this victory desperately, and Tom Coughlin off the hot seat, at least for this week. Send it back to you.
The Postgame Report is brought to you by GMC. We are professional grade.
Scotty, thank you very much. The GMC postgame report from steamy South FLA. Odell Beckham Jr. wins it, 84 yards. And there is the Ray Lewis exclamation point at the end. Look, we'll have fun. We'll have the dance party towards the end of this. But let's talk about the importance. I mean, your playoffs started with this game. This is playoff season. That's the game-winning score under tremendous pressure. Tell me about that play.
It was just a play that, we took a lot of film and preparation, and it came through in the clutch, following the rules, staying patient, not panicking, and just we connected on a big one at a crucial time.
this year has been up and down. And one week I think I know who you are. Another week I think I have no idea. You know, you can't finish, then you finish. As you go to the end of the year, what's the locker room? How do you define yourself? Do you feel like we're getting better and better and better? Right. We're lacking confidence. Like, how do you
what it really is tough. You know, we know there's a lot of games out there we could have won, coulda, woulda, shoulda, and we're 5-7 because of that. We've been in those situations where we know when to finish and we didn't finish. And it's late in the season, but it's a good thing. You know, now when we get into those positions, we've been there. We know what we need to do, and we got to finish. These are playoff games. Every one of them is important.
Eli on a night like this, where he's just awesome.
Yeah.
Teaching tape on quarterback. Does he have a different look in his eye pregame? Is there a different edge to him, or is it the same old Eli?
I think it's the same. It's the same. It's just it was a lot of preparation this week, honestly. And he came out and he had the right calls. You know, I wasn't even expecting that one to pop up, and it popped up at a critical time. So a lot of that goes on him as far as getting us in the right positions and allowing us to even make the plays.
You know what? Everybody puts all this emphasis on your pregame and how you do the catches. Why is that so important for you to really focus on the ball the way you do in the pregame?
I feel like if I can catch it with one, I can catch it with two. You know, and you have to look the ball in, and I've been doing that for a while, and it's a lot of fun to be able to come out here, and you know, now it's turned into a little bit of a show, and it's cool in an instance, but at the same time, you know, I'm out here to work, and this is what I love doing, man. I love this.
Tell the kids at home how many times you've done that by yourself.
The one-hand catch or the Ray Lewis?
Get to the Ray Lewis.
Okay.
One-handed catch.
in the mirror many times?
It's just something that, you know Jarvis, we took a lot of pride in it. He was one of the best receivers coming out, and we went to LSU together, and just seeing the effort and the skill and the craft that it takes to do those kind of things, it motivated me, it pushed me. Whether he knew it or not, he's the reason why we are where we are. We push each other to be great, and that's really where it all started.
Any knowledge in the locker room about the history of the Giants Super Bowl runs of 08, 10, and from behind, hey, look, we've come from this place before? Does that narrative work with this locker room?
From what I've heard, you know, I've only been here for a year and a half, 2 years, but I heard this is how they win them. So I'm happy to be a part of it. I know we got
you guys
3
talk
left.
about it. It's something you know about.
This is how they win them.
That's how you do it.
This is how they win them. Get in there.
I feel like you're right in the sweet spot right now.
We just keep pushing. Keep pushing. First game.
So we saw you pregame. You came over on the side, a little Ray Lewis dance. Steve tried it. He got flagged by the official. The official actually threw out the yellow flag.
That was a ball. I mean, he was just
personal
joking.
foul. That's 15 yards. So tell us about it. How long you been working on it? How'd you know you were going to pull it out tonight? Which score?
You know, on the first touchdown,
There's a side-by-side comparison. Looks like you freestyle a little. You tap your head a little bit. I didn't see Ray do that.
you get nervous sometimes. You know, you get nervous in there. I mean, I've watched it for a long time. It's something that I've seen. I know you love the game. You have fun, and it showed in the way you played.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you guys aren't the only ones to do it. We have a clip. We have Steve Young actually.
Oh, we do have it. I need to see
show
this.
that right now to the people.
You do not need to see that.
We have this.
Must
see. Steve Young must see TV. Steve doing.
This will hurt your.
Great. Here we go.
Oh, a little late going. Look, let me tell you right now. You wanted to miss it. No, this is me just working on it, right? That's just we're in dance class.
I'm trying to get it down right now.
I've got to get Ray's been working with me a long time because I have my own version, and Ray's is like, let's go to school. Just like you said, some hard work. We put some hard work in, and now we.
Maybe we should step away. You want to step away?
No, that's it.
Go ahead, get it one time.
Come on,
Ray, show him how it's done.
You had a little cam at the end. I saw you hit them folks. I saw you hit them. Dab and all that.
Oh, now he's dabbing.
That's like Cam. Just kept going.
Kept going.
Brought me up. I got moved. I'll just keep moving.
Kept going.
Last football thing, we'll get you out of here on this. You know who your next opponent is? If you looked ahead to the schedule? Carolina. The Panthers are coming to town. Give me a little feel for what that's going to be. You're in the playoffs right now, man.
Mm-hmm. This is going to be a great game.
You want to make a splash? It's right now, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Going against a team like that, a quarterback who's phenomenal. Love the way he plays. I love the celebrations, and it's not because he's celebrating; it's because he's having fun. Mm-hmm. doesn't matter what anybody's saying. At the end of the day, he's gonna have fun, and that's what you come here to do, man. This is football. This is the game that we played when we were kids. I love watching Cam play, and I'm definitely ready to dab it up. So
how about the matchup with the premier corner in the NFL right now?
Absolutely. I mean, the guy's a tremendous athlete. I think people fail to realize that. You know, he'll turn and he'll run down the field like a receiver and go up and get the ball. So I know exactly what kind of talent he is. It's going to be a great matchup. And definitely looking forward to the opportunity.
Congratulations, man. Odell, thanks for your plan to how you would approach the game.
I love it.
Hard work, fun.
You gotta love it.
I mean, seriously.
Got to.
Odell Beckham Jr. He's the star for the Giants tonight. The first weekend of the NFL season, which the Eagles, Redskins, and Giants all win in the same weekend. Can't get any tighter atop the NFC East. That's the story for South Florida. New York, a winner on the road tonight.